Hey there! This video is pretty long, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I flew super early from Charlotte all the way to Newark to go look for apartments in New York and New Jersey.
Many hand sanitizing stations located throughout the airport. Thank you for helping us provide a safe and enjoyable travel experience for everyone. Please enjoy the
And of course, it's in the middle of a pandemic, so we took all the necessary precautions as far as a mask, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and face shields. So for actually a couple of weeks before I even flew out, I was stalking apartments.com, StreetEasy, and Apartment List trying to find the right place for me. Those were the best websites in my opinion. And I was able to filter out how many bedrooms I wanted, bathrooms, the price range, all that good stuff. And so I had a list of places that I absolutely wanted to see, and I just tried to make appointments to go in and view the units. So my must-haves were certainly washer and dryer. I'm not doing any, service where I have to send it out, and I don't feel like walking down the hall lugging my dirty laundry. So I have to have a washer and dryer. I also have to have a dishwasher, and I want a tub. I don't take baths often, but I like to have the option, so not just a shower, I need a tub too. And because it's going to be in New York or New Jersey, I knew it's going to be really expensive, and I feel like if I'm going to pay a lot of money, I want a nice view, okay? Also, because I have a puppy, I need the place to be pet friendly, and I needed a place, grassy area or a dog park or somewhere that I can take my dog out and let him use the bathroom. I don't want him peeing on the sidewalk like I see a lot of New York dogs doing. And obviously, it has to be safe and clean. When you move into a big city by yourself, you want to feel comfortable and, just safe. So that was really high on my list too. The very first unit that I looked at was actually right in my price range, and it was pretty nice, but it wasn't like everything I wanted. I kind of wanted a nicer view and, just being bougie. I was like, oh, I want to see what else is out here. But it was certainly really nice. I can't deny that. I really wanted floor to ceiling windows, and I was hoping to get a corner unit because I've always dreamt of having one in a high-rise in New York City. So that was pretty high on my list, but it wasn't a necessity. One thing that I didn't like was that people could see into the unit. Like there was a little girl down there, and my mom waved to her and she could see us and wave back, and I was like, oh no, I don't like that. I want some privacy, It's a big closet. So the next place that I looked at was in the exact same city in Jersey, and it was right across the street. I was really excited to see this place because it was my favorite out of all the ones that I saw online. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this view. The only thing about this place was I was very unsure about how I would put my furniture just due to the layout. But, I mean, obviously that's something that I could work out. And as you can see, there's no real pantry to store groceries, but there are 3 closets in this unit, which is really nice. Because the next unit that you guys will see, there's only 1 closet. Big problem. This is definitely more my style, but it's more expensive.
Ooh. I know which one you gonna like better.
Yeah, but let's talk about these prices. Oh, they ooh and all. Now I gotta go see what that's about. Oh, I love this view of the bridge. Oh my gosh. The nice thing about this place is that yes, it's in Jersey, but it's literally right across from New York City. You can see New York City, you just have to cross the bridge and you're there. Oh, I see why I got ooh and on. This is big. This place was offering a special. They were giving $500 off for the first 3 months, and I think they're either waiving the amenity fee completely, which is $600, or you only had to pay half. I can't remember. I got it. So I originally wasn't going to view this one because it was a little higher than my price range, but it was the corner unit, and I was really excited to see the corner unit because, like I said before, that's what I wanted. However, in this unit, you can see that there's only one little closet that I just showed you guys, so not a lot of storage space in this place. Oh, it's so nice. Also in this unit, there's no pantry, which is kind of weird to me, and I didn't even notice until super late. Like when I was in there, I didn't notice until after I was watching the video. Also in this place, I wasn't sure how I was going to put my furniture once again because just the layout is a little different, but once again, something that I could work with. I mean, look at this view. So beautiful. Oh, it's got a view of the bridge. I also looked at another unit in this building, but it was a lot smaller, so I knew it wouldn't work for me. And also, someone was living in there, and their stuff was everywhere, and it was so dirty, so I didn't film that one. But also, this place has amazing amenities. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it while I was doing my apartment tour, but online I saw them, and they were so nice. This high-rise was definitely at the top of my list. Definitely one of my favorites. So the first apartments that I showed you guys were only about maybe 15 to 20 minutes away from my job, so it was a great location. And these places offered free shuttles to New York City, which is a big plus for me. So that was it for day one. After that, we headed to the hotel and obviously had to disinfect everything. Alright, now on to the next day. We are finally looking at places in New York City. This place wasn't one of my favorites, but I decided to check it out anyways. I think it was like 40 minutes away from my job though, so I wasn't too happy about that, but it wasn't too bad. So this is another unit, and I think all of them were in the process of being renovated. So like new floors and doors and stuff like that. And fun fact, our tour guide was telling us the story about how she just got back into town and she got beat up while she was in her hometown and her nose got broken. I mean, she was going into detail telling us like all her business. I was like, girl, this is crazy. So I actually like this one because it was a corner unit and the view was beautiful, but still not the top of my list. However, the location of this place was actually pretty cool. It was near, I think it's called 2nd Avenue or something like that, but there's a ton of restaurants and it was pretty cool to just walk up and down and see the area. So this is the rooftop of another place that I looked at. This was the next day, my final day in the city. It was in Times Square. I didn't like the place, so I didn't really film on the inside, even though the price was nice and the rooftop view was absolutely amazing. It just wasn't for me. And I couldn't imagine having my puppy in that area either. Another thing that was good about this place was I think it was only about 25 minutes from work, but still, like I said, I couldn't do it. Times Square is not some place I want to live. It was, loud and dirty and just didn't feel like the safest area. Alright, so the final place I went to was in a different area in New York City, and it was only about, I think, 25 minutes from work, a very easy commute, just had to jump on the subway, and I loved it. It was beautiful, a nice view, it was clean, safe, like lots of restaurants and shops nearby. I loved the area. Definitely top 2 of my list. So a lot of places were giving great deals because obviously with the pandemic, a lot of people were moving, so prices were dropping. Honestly, I didn't think prices were dropping enough, but a lot of places were giving pretty good specials, I must say. For example, this place was offering 3 months free, which was amazing. However, once those 3 months were up, rent was close to $4,000 a month. And in the long run, it would have been cheaper than the place that I chose. But I just could not get myself to pay close to $4,000 every month in rent. I just couldn't do it. That's insane. So the rest of the apartments that you're going to see in this video are at the exact same place. This complex had 4 different buildings, and oh my gosh, we looked at so many. I think each building had like 3 to 5 empty units that they let us see, and they pretty much started to look the same. The first few that I saw were definitely the best, but after that, just the views weren't as great, but the layout and the appliances are pretty much the same. I also went to Harlem to look at this place, but oh my gosh, when I got off the subway and I was in Harlem, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can live here. It was dirty, 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 and it just didn't seem safe. There was human poop on the sidewalk, and a lot of it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't. And I asked them if I needed an appointment before I came to see the place, and they told me no. But then when I got there, they were like, oh, can you come back in like 2 or 3 hours? And I was just like, no, I trust me, I don't want to live here. I don't even need to see the place. It was a nice place, but it was like $3,000 a month in a not so nice area, so I was like, no, thank you. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, yeah, this is literally the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Just, I like the view from that one better. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be filming. Oh. Ew. Oh, there's a pool. So this complex, I think, was the only place where I looked at the amenities. It had a pool, locker room, like a little lounge for residents. But the thing about it is, like I said, they have 4 buildings, and you could only use the amenities in your building. You couldn't go to the other buildings. Well, I'm not going out there because it's raining, but... Look!
We ain't going out there, Mike.
Oh, I thought Mike did that. The wind blew it. No, the wind blew it open.
I thought Mike pressed the button.
No, the wind blew it out. I did too. Just hold it open real quick so I don't. Okay, that's enough. There's like a kids thing, a gym. Oh wow. Thanks. Ooh. Oh, it's a bigger closet. There's a mirror. Oh, that's a big closet. It's an interesting refrigerator. I was also interested in living in Long Island City. I've been there before. I liked it, and they had some amazing places. However, I was not planning on bringing my car up here, and the commute with public transportation from Long Island City would take me like 45 minutes to an hour, and I was just like, nope, not doing that. Another one of my must-haves or deal breakers was that my place needed to be close to my job. I did not want to commute more than about 25 to 30 minutes because I'm from the South. I'm used to just jumping in my car and being at work in about 10 to 15 minutes. Overall, I will say that apartment hunting in New Jersey and New York City was unlike that of any other state that I've been in. At one point, I almost wanted to give up because a lot of the places were so small and so expensive, or just the neighborhoods weren't all that great. I was just like, oh my gosh, how do people do this? Like, how do you live here? I can't. But I didn't give up, and I found a place that I loved. Okay. How's it? Oh, it's really big. And of course, while we were viewing all of these different apartments, we kept our hand sanitizer on deck and even some gloves with us because we just wanted to be as careful as possible. It's the laundry room. That I will not be using.
Wash and dry in the room?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The bike room. Oh, they must be renovating. Here. Just hold it up. Oh gosh, it's heavy. Ugh, smells, yeah. Same old thing. One of the things that I didn't like about the last few units that I saw was that you can literally be chilling in your living room and you're just facing someone's balcony and it's just super close, or you can just see into your neighbor's window because of the way the building was made. And I was just like, I don't like that. I really like privacy. I want to be able to open my window and not have anyone staring directly at me. Oh, this one's better. Same old appliances. I can't even see. Oh, well. Oh, great. It's stuck. The blind's stuck, so you can't open it. Same old thing. This one got a window. I look how the island, or whatever it's called, counter space is bigger. But so this is actually my first time going to Penn Station and taking the air train. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. And also because we were in the middle of the pandemic, we didn't get to do too much. While I was there, I got to take a test for the virus because my new job required it. So I had a Q-tip up my nose. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't fun. And also I had to do some onboarding stuff for my new job. So there wasn't too much time to actually have fun. Plus, in the middle of the pandemic, you kind of don't want to be out a lot, obviously. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know which apartment you like the most and why, and also would you move to a big city like New York City all by yourself, especially in the middle of a pandemic, or am I just crazy? Let me know, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a lovely day.